What's up, everyone? We're back for some more finals gameplay. Was not expecting the game to come out so soon. I know they had said that it was releasing at the end of 2023, but given that we got no news after the last beta ended, I thought maybe it had been delayed, but then Game Awards said it's out now, and I tried to play it the night it came out, but I was getting some server issues, the matches I even got into, I was just floating in space and could not move, so decided to wait a day and managed to play some more, and here we are on the newest map, Las Vegas. I believe this is the only new map so far in the full release, but this is my second time playing out. First time I played out, it had the sandstorm effect, and when you're not familiar with the map, that certainly didn't make it any easier to figure out what the hell I was doing. I couldn't find anything that time, so I'm still struggling a little bit here. Guess we're in some sort of hotel, and I'm a little bit lost. Not sure why there's a zipline going through the middle of it, but I'm not going to complain about that, but we are going to get over here and see if we can get a revive on our teammates. So I am playing the heavy class. I haven't unlocked anything for it yet. I actually usually prefer like the dome shield over the barricades I've got right now, but it did work out okay there. I guess I probably didn't need it, but RPG is something I'm always going to have in my heavy kit. They're picking up one kill already and some more damage, and then we're going to be using the default weapon, the M60. Now, I actually liked... Heavy was probably my least favorite weight class in both of the betas, but I actually did like playing around with the M60, the default LMG I'm using right now, quite a bit in the first beta when I did play Heavy, and then I tried it out in the second one. I don't know if they nerfed it or if I just wasn't feeling it, but it felt like I couldn't do much damage at all at like mid to long ranges, and that was part of why I liked this, because pretty much all of the other heavy weapons are very much close range weapons. And the M60 felt like a little bit of a departure from that, where it could fight a little bit better at long ranges. I know there's the other LMG as well, so I'm not sure how that fares in that regard, but from the ones I played with, this seemed like the best long-range option for Heavy. And it does feel, from what I played in the full release, it does feel a little bit better. Not sure if that's just placebo, but I think I might be sticking with it, even for the most part, even when I do unlock other stuff for Heavy. But when I do play Heavy, it's usually going to be in quick cash like we're playing right now, or tournament mode, because Bank It is a very mobile game mode, and unless your team is really willing to stick together and stick to each other like glue, you're going to be walking around on your own with that slow movement. It's going to be a problem, so I did decide I wanted to play in this mode instead. And now we've got the enemy coming in, trying to get our cash out a little bit here. I do take out their Heavy after hitting with the RPG, but then I do go down to the other hit there. And I tried to use my dash ability. I honestly forget I have that a lot of the time when I play Heavy, so I might want to look into what the other options are, because it has a bit of a build up to it, and then you can really only do damage with it if you get in close with that melee range. And if you guys know me from the other games I've played, melee is typically not my forte, so that might be why I'm drawn to the M60, because I do prefer my fights to be a little bit farther away typically, but I'm sure I'll get better with that as the game goes on. But now we almost got team wiped. One of my medium teammates managed to stay alive for a long time there and prevent one of the captures, but I thought for sure they were going to get it here. But it looks like there's some fighting between the other two teams, orange and purple, right there as I'm fighting one of them. The other one jumps in front of me and finishes me off, so they were colluding to allow us to keep the cash out, and they're colluding to take us out afterwards. But as long as they don't get the cash from us, I'm okay with going down here. And I did get some more damage before I went down with that RPG, but that can't be the problem with Heavy, is that if you get out in the open, you got a lot of people shooting at you, unless you have some healing from your teammates. And I think I've got two medium teammates here. I think one of them has the heal beam, the other one has the turret, so they can't do the double heal on me, but they were kind of in other positions for there, so I had to go down. But we were able to get the cash out. We were able to keep them from getting that steal that whole time, even though we didn't really have a good defensive position that whole time. We were able to do just enough to keep them off of it, and the first cash out is going to go to us. Looks like we clean up the rest of the purple team, and the orange team's actually wiped already too. So we're gonna have to see where they spawn. They might be closer to the cash out or the vault, so we're gonna head over there now. And yeah, when I play Heavy, I definitely want at least one medium with me with the heal. It's not, you don't have to have it, but it definitely makes it a bit easier, especially if you're running one of those close range builds with like the flamethrower, which is definitely very popular in the beta. I've seen a little bit of it so far in the full release, but of course it's going to take people time to unlock some stuff. This little, I guess, concert venue type area we're in right now doesn't give us a lot of space to work with. Thankfully, those boxes block that nade, even though they all get blown up in the process. But it's going to be tough to fight our way out of this, since we're really on the low ground here with pretty thin walls, I think, that are going to come down pretty quickly. And there goes the ceiling. Here comes their Heavy with the flamethrower. It does actually get off a little bit of damage before he goes down. My medium team heals me up. see them get that revive there, finish them off, and I decide to push because I know there's only one guy left on the orange team, but I walk right into a turret, and the purple team shoots me in the back. I think my teammate goes down as well, and it looks like we got full team wipe there. And I guess there's just one orange guy fighting purple. Maybe it's just the turret. Someone's hiding in there. Yeah, I think that's the last person on orange team. Purple is probably going to finish him off. And it looks like some of them respawn, though, because they are not fully wiped. And we're going to have to make our way back to see what we can do there. We're in another casino, trying to find a door to get out. That's one of the problems. I could make my own door. That's actually probably one of the best uses of the dash. Just when you're out of combat like this, is you can make your own doors. I do often forget about that, because I don't like using it around the cash outs and the vaults, because sometimes you end up destroying the floor or destroying some cover that was otherwise beneficial to you. But when you're just walking back to the fight like this, it probably is a good option to destroy some walls. But I think it was purple team that had it here, or maybe orange team took it from. I'm not really sure what happened. Purple got wiped, so it must have been orange, or maybe they just tossed it off into the distance before they died. But the money is way over there, so we're gonna make our way over to it. I think it's on like the edge of the map. Have to get through this restaurant area, climbing over some stuff. And I think one of our teammates is pretty far back, but I don't know if there's anyone around, so two of us might be able to handle this. Take a quick look around, decide to go for it, and I guess I missed them because they're standing right there in the middle of the road, or they just fell from the sky. Do get the kill there. Teammate decides to grab it. I thought about grabbing it myself. On one hand, it can be nice for Heavy to grab it because you've got the more HP, but on the other hand, you're slow. So I decided to let him grab it that time, and he get taken out. Try to protect him with the RPG. Then I throw down that barricade again. Give me a little bit of safety. I'll go for the revive. And that's normally where I'd be using the dome shield. I feel like it's probably just better in those types of situations, as long as you don't bounce it too far away and lose it. But barricade worked fine there. I think that guy was probably too scared to push out anyways after getting hit with the RPG. Looked like that portion of the ceiling was destructible, but I guess my elbow is not strong enough, so I'm gonna have to go around. This is a bit of a weird spot for a cash out spot. It's kind of on this walkway here, which is going to come down pretty easily to any sort of explosives. I tried to toss close enough to get in. It's a little too far back, and I want to make sure I clear out some of these enemies first. And did get one there, missed a lot of shots, managed to finish them off. That 70-shot clip does help me out there. Another orange. Get him down. I think there's just one left. A little bit separated, but I can jump this gap if needed. The Heavy is running away. Get that kill, and with that, orange team is wiped. I'm going to make my way back over, as one of my teammates did start the cash out. I have to get set up for purple coming in, and here they are. Decide to fire the RPG since a few of them are grouped up. Do get a kill on one, some damage on the other. Decide to drop that pyro nade as well to kind of defend their downed body in case they try and go for the revive. It looks like they got a decent amount of burn damage, so I think they were trying to commit to it. Not sure if they grabbed the token or not. And decent spot to put a barricade up. That's actually, when you get a narrow spot like this, barricade can actually work pretty well, and they got it up just in time, as you can see, because they're all trying to jump up here. It's doing a great job, actually, much better than the dome shield in that situation. Like I said, this walkway we're on is pretty fragile. Any sort of explosion, and I could fall down, and it looks like orange team's coming back again. Get a little bit of damage on them, just to soften them up. Want to focus one team too hard. I wanted them to kind of fight amongst themselves, and I'm almost dying here. Get down one more barricade right behind it. Throw out the pyro nade, get some burn on their Heavy. Runs away, get some shots on him. He's really low, but I think he got out of view. But I did stay out of combat long enough, at least taking damage, so I am starting to passively heal. My RPG is ready again. And I think my teammate, yep, they are getting the revive. Another one, here comes another orange guy flying in. Maybe a little too bold on that one, even with me missing all those shots, but you can see how much damage they did to me when they turned around. Actually took out about 2/3 of my health bar. Yeah, orange is kind of pushing in, not organized, one by one. Just kind of cleaning them up, all three of us firing away. And purple might be showing up against soon. I think they got a revive there, but I killed one of them with the RPG. And the last one, I think, slipped away. And with that explosion, I'm assuming purple is coming back, since orange just got wiped. But time is ticking. There's not a whole lot of time for them to make the steal. Shooting at me there. I decide to try and go for it. Almost trade and get the kill. Normally, I probably wouldn't have gone for that. I probably would have backed up. But I figured with how much time was left on the cash out, just delaying them at all that I could was good enough. And it turned out I was right. Also got some sort of Steam achievement at the same time, I guess. But there we go, securing the win on Las Vegas. Pretty good for my second time on the map, and also pretty good for Heavy. Usually doesn't go too well for me. I'm glad it worked out that time. But yeah, I am really enjoying the finals. I'm glad the full release is finally here. I enjoyed both the betas, so I was definitely looking forward to this. I was not expecting it so soon, but now that it's here, I'll definitely be doing some more with it. But I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are. if you're interested in seeing more of the finals gameplay. And if you are, what type of gameplay you'd like to see. I definitely am going to get in and do some of the tournament mode at some point here. But I also like to hear what classes, what weapons, and all that you're interested in seeing. But that is going to be it for now, everyone. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.